Look at me. What about me would make you think that I care about your opinion of me? Your opinion of me is not the opinion that I have of myself. You ain't make me, so you can't break me. You didn't build me, so you can't kill me.
Yo, 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 what's up? What's up? Brodie Talk in the building. We talking Colorado 30 piece. Man, what makes you think the 30 piece is coming, bruh?
Man, the 30 piece coming. First of all, this your boy Brodie, man, for Brodie Talk, man. Listen, got my boy Jake Few with my partner in crime. And look here, man. I'm talking 30 piece because listen, Coach got disrespectful for Colorado State. I don't know what's going on with Jay Novell, man. Jay Novell better get with the movement himself. He must want to do coaching job or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about him either, man. Why you just gonna start something with the man like that? You supposed to stay under the radar and catch like a catch him as a stray, try to sneak one in, but now he done got the boys
Hey,
amped up for no reason.
man, he got them boys amped up like he said he should have snuck in. But when he came with that low blow and he talk about somebody's mama, man, them fighting words, man. You can't talk about how you was raised and all that. And then with that being said, man, the big story gonna continue in Colorado this weekend. It's about to go crazy out there. You got Lil Wayne among other celebrities gonna be performing first thing in the morning. And it's gonna be crazy. The atmosphere, everything gonna be wild there in Colorado, man.
Oh, so I didn't know Lil Wayne and everybody was coming out there. But shout out to Good Ass Show. He say he just want a new coaching job. So that's what he talking about. The coach from Colorado State. He want a new coaching job. Man, they gotta be crazy out there in Colorado.
Man, it's going wild. They got the whole world buzzing. Even they got the number one recruit and my boy Bryce Underwood, man, coming out there, man. The number one recruit in the 2025 class, quarterback, gonna be out there in the building. So among other top 5-star recruits. So you know it's gonna be crazy. Prime trying to put it out there for the recruits to let them know Boulder, Colorado is the place to be.
Yeah, I heard him say he ain't interested in the NFL, so I guess that got every kid in high school amped up by that. So I was like, dang, bro, he might be out there for real, for real. And then the beautiful part about it is he could take the kids wherever he go because of the transfer portal. So you could be traveling with your team, just get the best amenities. You go to Oregon, get the nice stuff, and all your kids go with you. That's crazy. So he can
Yeah, it
recruit.
is. Yeah, it is, man. So the recruit thing now, with that being said, with him dropping that gym and saying, man, listen, I'm not trying to go to the league. I'm happy here in Boulder. But we both know, you and I, among others, know Coach Prime got something up his sleeve, man. I'm thinking, man, salute to everything the people saying what they saying. Listen, Coach Prime is gonna be in a situation where somebody from the SEC about to call. When I talk about bag, I'm talking about $100 million check, blank check, Coach Prime, come do what you do. And I'm telling you, somebody from the SEC got to get with that movement. We say the Florida Gators, huh? Some say Texas A&M. But boy, I don't know.
Oh, see that's what shout out to Drees from Good Ass Show said that he might be looking for a new coaching job. SEC right now, I think Prime proving that um certain what it is conferences or certain what is called again, like certain conferences that the Big Ten, the SEC, the ACC ain't gonna matter no more because of the way that college football is. That stuff is gonna be irrelevant. It's just gonna be like who can pay the most money, who can get the best sponsors. Boom, it's showtime. And right now they proven that it's a whole social media. It's a media thing. So if you can give your kids the most exposure, that's where they're going because they can make money now. They can build a brand and they can go wherever that is. So he may want to go to the SEC if SEC gonna pay him a lot of money, but he's still gonna do what he do. So the money probably won't matter. KFC, 30 piece, you know.
Man, listen, when I tell you, when you speaking of money, when you say when Coach Prime is able to generate in one home game, he generated 18 plus $1 million last week. The city alone made that for the movement that's going on in Colorado. So forget about the wins and losses. We all know when you win, you're gonna generate other opportunity and job opportunities for the people around you. So Colorado better get ready to go ahead and match the check because it's coming.
Yeah, hey, I ain't mad at him. Get your bag, young men, get your bag, get your APs up, put it in their face, whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But that number one quarterback recruit that's coming, Is there anybody else coming alongside him? I know we got Lil Wayne coming. I done seen Shannon Sharp and Stephen A out there. They all capitalizing on the moment. They was only expected to win 3.5 games at best. They gonna beat that by far, because I doubt they lose every game going forward. But man, who else coming out there?
Man, you got other guys, man. You got you got a 4-star athlete, 2024 recruit, Aaron Butler. You got a 4-star 2024 athlete, Boo Carter, ball player. You got big defensive lineman, Jeremiah. You got Zakari Lewis. You got them boys from Florida. Then you go down to 2025 class. You got Bryce Underwood, quarterback, the #1 quarterback in the nation. The #1 player in the nation for the 2025 class. Then you got a wide receiver, Dallas Wilson from Tampa Bay Tech, 5-star receiver. Then you got Adrian Walker, 3-star wide receiver, 2025, among others coming out. So you got 2024 players in the 2025 class, 4- and 5-star kids coming out to see what's going on in Boulder. Now they about to say, like we speak, that 30-piece chicken coming. Yes, sir. They talking about the KLC deal, 30-piece chicken coming. Boy, hey, it's about to be nasty out there in Colorado for them, boy. I'm telling y'all, Colorado State about to get the woodshed, boy. Yes, sir.
It definitely done got personal for him. But I'm wondering like this right here, because I'm from Lakeland and we had a cornerback or a defensive back that was like the 5-star best one in the nation. I wonder, are we gonna see some of that young talent this week? We're gonna see some of that young talent go off because they want a piece of that shine and they see the big bros shining. So shout out to Carmani McClain for being from Lakeland. That's all I know about Buddy, but I know he's from the L. But shout out to him. Hey, hopefully we get to see some of him. I don't know if he redshirting or if he gonna play as a true freshman. Look like he gonna redshirt a little bit.
Speaking of that, man, Fever, when I tell you this here, word is Kamani McClain will play this weekend. Listen, we can go ahead and say Kamani McClain will play this weekend, and I'm looking for Kamani McClain getting an interception this weekend. Kamani McClain will be around the football this weekend. If that young man get his chance to get in the game, he will be around the football and he will make plays. I'm telling you right now, Coach Prime say he haven't even released his luggage yet. He has not even released everything. Everyone hasn't even been playing. It's other players other than Kamani McClain who haven't stepped on the field yet. So with that being said, Kamani McClain, look forward to him getting an opportunity within these next 2 weeks again on that field against Colorado State, Oregon, or USC. That 5-star player will get a chance to be in prime time.
Yeah, I want to see him this week because I don't want to see him go against them head honchos like Caleb Williams and stuff like that. But if he do show up, man, he a ball player, so he'll show up and show out there. I believe they got him right. They ain't recruiting for nothing. But yeah, man, talk about the star power, bro. Like primetime, like you were saying, brought so much money to Boulder. They show appreciative Boulder. I'm talking about the outside area. I heard Airbnbs be flooded. Everything. Ticket went from like what $80 to like $500 for the cheapest seat. You had to beg people to go to the game. Every student is going using their student tickets and everything. He just changed the whole game up there in Colorado, bro. And I ain't mad at him, dog. I like the Deion effect, but I'm gonna tell you this one thing: it's only one Deion. This is gonna be the last time we see anything like this. You gotta respect him like it's LeBron James, like it's Michael Jordan, like it's Kobe Bryant. Because when he gone, it's gonna be gone. It's not gonna be another charismatic yellow jacket wearing two-way athlete, two-sport athlete that can do it on every level. That we gonna see.
You're right about that, man. And the thing is, people gonna try to copycat and try to go get. I'm hearing someone say, "Hey, go get University of Florida should go get a guy like Tim Tebow." Tim Tebow can't relate to these kids today, man. Tim Tebow can't do what Deion Sanders. So what people gonna do is they're gonna try to go get a guy who's a celebrity type of coach, and it's gonna hurt them. Those guys are not like Deion. Deion honestly really, really care about the kids, man. That's gonna be the problem, man.
You gotta get a Hall of Famer or a stud athlete that wants it. Deion want to do this. That's why he's doing it. And I don't think he's gonna find anybody that's like a Hall of Famer that wants it. Because Shannon Sharp wants it, but you can tell Shannon Sharp wants it in the media area. He don't want to be involved with the kids and coaching like that. He just want to be a part of stuff. I doubt we see anything like this after Deion's era. I think we're gonna go back to regular scheduled programming where people like Dabo Sweeney and Nick Saban, they won't have to worry about Deion types anymore because it's not going to be anything like him, especially when you're one of the best players to ever play the game. That he arguably one of the best players to ever play the game. So why wouldn't kids want to? Man, he was on people's wall, bro. Like they can touch him.
Exactly.
You go to touch him,
Exactly, man.
like what?
Man, Prime Time is my favorite player. I looked at Prime Time growing up in the city, man, and seeing that man do what he do. Even like I say, being a kid from playing city, man, when that guy came around the city when he played with the Reds. That man walking in church, walking to the barber shop. You see Prime Time getting his hair cut. You go out there to Walden Lake, and Prime Time out there talking to all the kids way back when. So I always been a Prime Time fan. And I was actually able to meet Prime Time when I was in elementary school. So that's how long I've been looking up to him. So my thing to be having someone like me listen to him and look up to him. Just imagine what the 17-year-old kid, the 17 to 20-year-old kid doing today. So with that being said, man, you're not gonna never have a situation like that in college football. And that's talking about this right here is like the people saying the Nick Saban effect with Bama. That's all the logo, man. Once that logo is gone, there's nothing you can say. This man doing it without a logo. What I mean by logo is the brand, the known brand. Colorado was not a known brand, and this man is killing mainstreams with that. Just imagine he had that logo, like you say, University of Florida, Florida State, Miami.
He
Man,
is, but I disagree. He do got a logo, but he is the logo. Prime Time is the logo. Prime is the logo. That's why he did it at Jackson State. That's why he doing it here, because he is the logo. Everybody can't walk with that logo. They can't leave with that logo. Prime Time can. The camera's
right,
gonna come because he is who he is, and he a good business investment as well. So
correct.
like that's the whole thing. The man don't cuss. He say shoot, but he listen to the gangster stuff. He don't stop anybody from doing anything. So like Rod Crumbly say, man, 3.5 wins is a crazy prediction because you bet against Prime Time. You tripping.
Bro, man, before the season, man, listen, shout out to my boy Rod, man. Listen, me and Rod talked about this thing here. It was like a situation where people were saying 3 wins, 2.5 wins, bro. Like, I'm like, come on, man. Did they not see what happened at Jackson State? Did they not see Shedeur Sanders? Shedeur Sanders solidified himself at Jackson State. He was doing this. But I wonder why people, Jake Fever, was saying he wasn't a good football player.
It was
You
at
could
the black
clearly see
colleges.
it.
They was at the black colleges. They ignore those black colleges, bro. They don't be caring, man. Like until they put them on camera. They did the FAMU game and Lee Corso came out there, but it was FSU homecoming right across the street. So they don't really care about it. They don't pay attention to it. But then when the talent touch that field and you start getting whooped by, oh, it's a concern now. Oh my gosh. Oh, I see what y'all been seeing. Yeah.
Right.
That's
My
a
question to you, man, is do you think other coaches would do what Prime doing now by going to the FCS and looking into now more FCS, FBS, HBCU football players and trying to bring them on board? Or is that just something trend that Coach Prime gonna do himself, you think?
I think it's gonna be a flood of JUCO colleges that's developing high school players that's not quite ready to go straight to the big leagues. And I think this NCAA, all this SEC, ACC stuff is gonna be a minor league for the NFL. So it's changing. And I do believe that's gonna happen. That's gonna be. I think the kid's gonna get hurt because of when Deion's gone, because everybody can't play for Deion's team. You see what I'm saying? So I think at the end of the day, it's a great effect. We living in the moment, but I think at the end of the day, the winners are gonna be those other coaches that have the upper hand when the next Hall of Fame person that they just hire for the name, but ain't got the Deion effect, the Prime effect, ain't always been in the flashy light since high school almost. You know what I'm saying? He know how to handle that meeting. He know how to do everything, and it's gonna be somebody that they just get just to put in front of it, and they ain't gonna work out too good. And they gonna go back to the hiring the big time coaches, the people like that, because he not only making players want to come, he make coaches want to come, he made star power athletes, and he you can come up to the facility, you come use it, man. Talk to my boys, teach them something. You know what I'm saying? He used that too, so.
And see, what that being said about him being able to generate wealth for his coaches, man, listen, the man, people got upset with him for bringing HBCU coaches with him, right? Saying that he's trying to take over the HBCU, take away from that, whatever, blah, blah, blah. This man with those coaches, he said, I'm trying to do this for not only for me, but for my coaches. His coaches was making like $45,000, $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 as DC OC coordinators. These guys now, Jay Fever, are making $650,000 plus. $650,000 is the lowest coach, and guess what that coach coached last year at Jackson State.
He wasn't making no money at Jackson State. Like
right, he was an offensive coordinator last year at Jackson State. He went from making roughly anywhere from $60,000 to $80,000. Now he's making $655,000 as the wide receiver coach, and he's the lowest paid coach on the staff.
That's a good check.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Prime promised those people something. You stick with me, I'm gonna get you paid, and they stuck with him. So he definitely got that loyalty factor in him, and I like that about him. And I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. I wasn't a believer. I ain't believing until the fourth quarter of the TCU game. I told everybody, shoot, hey, I didn't think he was coming, but they was coming and they came. Shoot, I'm telling you, bro. I like Colorado. I like Prime Time. I like the whole movement, man. It's like a movement throughout football. This I told you it's gonna be one of the best football seasons in the history of football. And that's pro, and I think it's gonna happen in college too. I think a wow factor gonna happen.
I'm there with you, man, because I was sitting at first. I was a believer. I believed from the jump, and I was one of those ones that was like telling people stuff. They're like, man, you crazy, man. You just a Prime Time fan, this and that. I'm like, bro, I've been doing some research on this thing here, and I'm telling you, Coach Prime is up to something. When this man say he willing to go, he want to do 40, 20, 20, or something like that. He was trying to go as far as with his players he was trying to do. Meaning he want to go 40 upperclassmen, 20 mid-classmen, and 20 recruiters from the actual high school ranks. When he was trying to do something like that, I knew his class was going to be veterans and ball players. Anytime that you have an opportunity to have a staff that he has with the evaluation talent, and they're able to, they're NFL guys normally, those guys are going out there and they have an eye for things that high school recruiters can't really see, a normal coach. So that being said, that's why I was like, man, listen, he got too many NFL dudes with too much experience on his staff. Those boys about to rock. And like you say, they about to beat the brakes off a 30-piece on Colorado State.
Easy 30-piece, and I already got my chips up on them. I think I called it at like 22 points or something like that, but I'm not 100% sure. But I do believe in that 30-piece. And Rod say he already looking past Colorado State, so they're gonna beat USC. Jeez,
hey,
that's gonna be a game.
I'm gonna tell Rod this right here. Slow down a little bit, Rod. Slow down. We're gonna go ahead and look. We got take care of business this week. We got Colorado State, and then we got Oregon Ducks. We walk into Eugene, go play Oregon Ducks. Then we got USC. But I'm right there with you, Rod, man. I'm right there with you.
So I think if they get past those two, you might be looking at an undefeated season. They might get whopped by somebody on some weird stuff, but you might be looking at an undefeated season because, like, I've been on teams, bro, and it might not be in, like, the best teams. I've been on teams when you get to rolling, bro, everything just start working for you. And this is like one of those rock star moment feelings that I got, that it ain't a Cinderella thing. It's like a hard work thing. It seems like they week after week, they finding something to go off of, something that is going to push them to the next level, some work that they just making something happen. Making stuff up like
right.
Michael Jordan stuff. The man ain't say nothing to Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan just imagine something. But people actually saying stuff, and it's on record, and they keep playing it over and over and over to them people.
Man, Coach Prime, those speeches alone got you went around through a building. Boy, I don't care what you say, boy. The way he talked, the way his staff members communicate with the players. I'm talking about one of the coaches said the other day, the coach he played at Florida State defensive line with Coach Prime. He said, we coming out there with our fire. We coming out there with our fire. So guess what the boys were saying? They thinking he talking about the fire. He talking about, fire, discipline, intelligence, and something with whatever else he was saying. He broke down what 5 meant to him. But he playing a mind game with a fella saying, we ride with that fire. So we're talking about Colorado State. Them boys were amped up. And so with that being said, man, just being able to motivate players, communicate with those guys, and do things that other coaches can't do, man. And that's the thing that he got, man, going for him, which is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, Coach Prime really with it, bro. He really with it. He really about his He really about his movement, bro. And the reason I say I feel sorry for everybody else because this is gonna like try to be duplicated. It's gonna try to be duplicated, but it's only gonna be one prime. I don't see anybody else doing this. It's just like imagine how easy it is to recruit when you when you was on everybody's wall, bro. Like you walk into their room now, all you got to do is give them an autograph. I think primetime autograph is gonna be the cheapest autograph of a Hall of Famer ever, probably because all you gotta do is walk in there. Everybody, all the family gonna get an autograph from him and everything like that. So he's signing everything.
One thing about Coach Prime, the thing with that is, I heard Coach Prime don't really like signing autograph,
If
and
he
I
want to
heard,
recruit,
and
he gonna
so
sign
yeah,
it.
that too. But see, the thing is, man, Coach Prime, man, like even that situation, Coach Prime, like you say, the man talk about Coach Prime with his glasses. That man brought the whole team shades today. So guess what? All that did is for his marketing brand was push him to a whole nother level. You talking about shades? Okay, let me give everybody shades. And then we gonna put that shit do on you. We gonna put that shit do on you. You know, we gonna go crazy with it.
Hey, Jay Turner, boy. It's a 23-point spread. I don't like that 23-point spread. All right, shoot. Jay Turner said, boy, they not beating USC. And he says it's a 23.5-point spread on that one. I
I'm
like that.
taking
I like
I'm taking
Colorado.
23, I'm taking 23.5 to the bank. You hear me? And I know why, I ain't gonna say, but I know why my boy saying that there, you know, but I'm gonna keep that to myself. You know what I'm saying? They not beating USC. I'm gonna keep that to myself. But he got a little personal on that, but I'm gonna take that 23.5 to the bank. And I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit on that money line.
Oh, the spread this weekend is 23.5 for Colorado. I haven't looked
Colorado.
at it. I thought it was 2022 last time. It must have jumped then. I'm not 100% sure on that, but yeah, I'll take your word for it if it's this weekend. Yeah. Oh, you with Colorado? He with Colorado this weekend. Shout out to Jay Turner. Then we with Colorado too. I said 30 piece. I said 30 piece before the dude said anything about the glasses thing, and I think this gonna be nasty. Them boys might put
Man,
up
listen,
60 points.
listen. If I'm Coach Prime this week and I got Oregon and USC coming, you know what I'm doing? Excuse me. You know what I'm doing?
What you doing?
I'm busting the clock. Because nobody think they're going to beat Oregon or USC. So guess what? Since y'all believe that, before you believe anything else, I'm going to bust the clock. I'm running the score up. Come get me.
Let me just run down their schedule real quick. Let me see what Colorado got coming up. See where they playing at. I know you probably know, but that's Colorado schedule.
They
All
got,
right.
they got, go ahead.
So we got Colorado State tomorrow at 10 p.m. Oh, they playing. Dang, they play so late, bro. I'm
Oh,
gonna
they
be
play
sleep.
late. Oh, my God.
But it's 8 o'clock. It's prime time for them, I guess.
Yeah.
It's 8 o'clock over there. Then they're gonna have who they gonna have after that?
They got Oregon.
They got Oregon in Oregon. Then they got SC at Colorado and Boulder. So yeah, hey, I don't know, man. Jay Turner, man, it get personal when they play at home, bro. It get personal when they play at home. So yeah, but hey, man, what else we got for us, bro?
Man, listen, I'm going to go and tell you this thing here. What you say about them Pittsburgh Steelers, man? What the Pittsburgh Steelers got going this week?
Hey, you know what they got going? I was just thinking about Cordell Stewart, and he was just talking about Shador Sanders and how real he is. And I seen an interview of Cordell talking about it. So
Excuse me.
I was like, man, and my head started twisting and turning and stuff. I was like, what if the Steelers take to try to get Shador? We have another Colorado quarterback. But hey, brother looks so good out there, man. I don't know what Kenny Pickett gonna do, but I think we'll turn around. And for the Pittsburgh Steelers, though, for real, our quarterback looked the best out of our division. We threw for 260, and everybody else threw for under 200 yards. So
The reason why I asked you about that because, you know, that defense flying around, man. And I think last week, I believe Kenny Pickett had a concussion, man. I believe something happened that first time he got slammed on the ground. And from that point, it was like he wasn't in his game. Like, he was just out of there. But, you know, like you say, week one, you never know who's going to be a good team or who's going to be a bad team. But I'm telling you, man, Pittsburgh, boy, that defense coming.
Yeah. And shout out to Rod again. He said USC defense can't stop his nephew 10 and under team. So it's gonna be on.
Talk to me.
Hey, for real though, man, if this is what I like Deion said, he need everything to click. I think this is gonna be a real opportunity to have everybody click on all the chords to try to work out everything. Because I didn't like last week's game. Last week's game looked kind of bad when they played Nebraska. They started off real slow. It didn't look like they had it together, but they eventually got together, put some things together. The defense held strong, and they wasn't even playing with them. Defense was looking good. Like the week before, the offense was looking awesome, and the defense was shady to me. But like, I think they're gonna try to get everything. I think they're gonna put up 60 points, bro. 50, 60 points.
Man, the crazy thing about it was those boys haven't even played their best game yet. They haven't even put their best game on the field. So with that being said, first game, you're going back and forth, you're struggling, you're turning the ball over, you're doing things like that, making mental mistakes, doing certain things. It's your first week, you're going back and forth, no defense, can't stop the run. This second week, you come out, offense move, they're sluggish, they're not doing what they need to do. Whatever the case might be, whether it was Nebraska's defense or it was a Colorado offense, whatever was going on to the point of slow them down. So now you get a chance to say, oh, another personal situation, Colorado State. If they play decent against Colorado State, whatever, when is it going to have that perfect game? Would it be against Oregon? Would it be against USC? They're going to get that perfect game where things go right. But with that being said, let's speak on this, Phil. Colorado is the first team to have 4 different players with 140-plus receiving yards through the first 2 games since 1998 UCF team. So that was SportsCenter's edited. And Xavier Weaver has 288 yards. Travis Hunter has 192 yards. Jimmy Horn has 181. And Dylan Edwards has 143. Man, I'm telling you, those boys are getting off in Colorado. If you're a recruit, you got to be crazy to not want to go play in that offense. My thing is, do you think that offensive coordinator will be getting a call very soon and somebody going to try to take him away from Prime to be a head coach?
I think the coach is not going to matter anymore because he gets so much outside help. Well, I think the kids that's going to benefit is the first three years of the kids. The primetime effect ain't going to keep being the effect unless he keep winning everything. You see what I'm saying? But this first few years, like all the celebrities want to be there. It's real popular. It's real mainstream. It's real in the media. And the celebrities come out there and help them. And you getting help from people that owns the game, basically, dog. All gold Jack. Warren Sapp out there, bro. Like, come on. You got Warren Sapp. You have Michael Irvin come out there and talk to the receivers. You got Shannon Sharp out there talking to tight ends, bro. You got Deion himself. You know, you got Tom Brady was working with Shador. Like, you don't get, dog. You got, I don't know, like, a coach can't do nothing. You can't coach this because they know stuff that coaches can't even tell you, bro. Like, they know stuff, game time stuff that they can just give you little tidbits and secrets, and they out of the game. So they don't care about giving the kid the information because they done. They hold
Right.
us, bro. They give you all the information now.
That's what I'm saying, bro. When you got those guys coming up there and they like, man, they want to give it to these boys, give the boys that knowledge like that. Man, you can't, how can you lose? You're in a situation, bro, where you got people coming in and they're like, man, I gotta get this situation. I gotta come here and help these kids. I want to see Prime win because you got so many people on the outside that don't want to see him win, really. So the guys that are in the NFL, like you had a guy, I can't recall his name right now. He's a Notre Dame alum. He said that they play wide receiver for the Lions. He was on his show. He said, man, listen here, man, I want Colorado to play against Notre Dame, and I'll root for them to win against Notre Dame. He's a Notre Dame alum. So the man said, you got to be crazy going against your own team. He said, man, it's just one game. Notre Dame done been there before. I got to go over this Colorado story. Coach Prime got players going to go against their own automata to see this man win. With that being said, man, listen, I'm riding with Coach Prime, like we said, till the wheels fall off. You already know. Any recruit that I know that I know of, I'm trying to make that call. And Coach Prime, like you say, you ain't hard to find. Me and Jake Fever and One Shot of Sports not hard to find.
Yeah, we ain't hard to find. Hey, we appreciate y'all. Shout out to Rod for that last. Most definitely, they've been talking about the buddy at Colorado from Kent State for a minute now. He gone soon, but he gone soon, but it's an easy hire for Prime. So yeah, he agreed with what we were talking about. We appreciate y'all. This was the first time we put it on the Brodie Talks network. This is our first go live on his network. Shout out to Brodie Talks. If y'all haven't liked and subscribed, go ahead and do that now. Appreciate y'all commenting on the show. We're gonna end it like that. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in.
Appreciate you.